Right, so you've just logged into t4s.site and you're thinking, what do I do now? So this video is for you. Okay, so when you log in, you land on your dashboard. Your dashboard is where all the stats and charts and bits and pieces about how all your pages are performing will build up over time, which is why they're empty when you first arrive, like this screen here. But you'll review these to see how your things are progressing as you build up your funnels. Right, first thing you want to do is create a funnel. Create a funnel, click on the button and it'll ask you for a name. So let's just do a test funnel. Now the name is test funnel, that's what appears in Google and so on, Facebook and all the rest of it. And you need to give it a web address, the HTTP blah blah blah. So it'll be t4s.site/something. This is on a first come first serve basis. It has to be unique within the community of t4s.site. So if you find it's been taken, you might get a little -1 appear at the end or -2. You can always change it, so don't worry. So I'll put in test and create. And it takes me to my funnel management page. Okay, so no pages, blank funnel. So the first thing you want to do, create a new page. So let's assume this is going to be a fairly simplistic funnel. So it's going to have a landing page. So we'll have a landing page. And then we have to give it a prefix at the end. So it'll be t4s.site/test/something. In actual fact, it's put in -1 here because test has been used before. So I'll show you how to change that. So it'll be t4s.site/test/ and this is just unique within your account. So welcome. A description. A welcome page. This is used by Google and Facebook and so on. So you want to make it as informative and proactive as possible. Whether you want to discourage it from search engines, and this advanced setting here, which is used when you're embedding your funnels if you want to in your site. There's a separate tutorial video all about that. I won't digress. Okay, so we create the page, and it's now showing me here my landing page, and it's /test-1/welcome because tests have been taken. So the first thing I'm going to do is just edit my funnel, and instead of test 1, I'm going to put test funnel. There we go, and that updates it. Okay, because test-1's a bit naff, test-funnel is fine. So anybody who goes to t4s.site/test-funnel/welcome will come to that page. So that'll be my landing page. I'll probably have a second page, probably a thank you page or a download page or an upsell page or whatever you want in your funnel. So I'll just do a thank you page. Thank you page. And create that page, and so on and so forth. And this is where you build up the pages in your funnel, or if it's an online course, all your online course pages, or your webinar pages, and what have you. These screens are fairly self-explanatory. Click on the tutorial at any time. There are more tutorials about this screen and all the other bits and pieces which you can watch at your leisure. Very briefly, you can drag your pages around to change the order. Only really applicable for online courses, which is where you order your pages on your course. Other than that, it's just purely aesthetic, so you can keep track yourself of what comes first. And let's edit a page and quickly dip in. So this is where you'll spend most of your time. Again, click on this blue button. It goes into much more detail about the editor and containers and elements and bits and pieces. Very straightforward to learn, but click on that blue button. You'll be glad you did. But I'm going to just whiz through quickly here. I'm going to add a 1-column container. This is my headline. I can add a subheading. My subheading. And so on. And all these little elements with a blue box sit inside a container. And you have multiple containers because you might, for example, have a 2-column container following that. So features. Now, columns, for example, we'll just make that nice and bigger, bring that down there, bring that down there. Okay, and off you go. I mean, it's as simple as that, really. So off you go, play with your page, watch that tutorial. If you clear the page here, this button here, watch that. You'll be glad you did.
So this is the editor screen.
Shut up, Simon. Take you through it. But other than that, you're away. Not much else to worry about. Playing is the best way to learn, so I just encourage you to play. Click on tutorials whenever you want. It will go through all of the various elements. If you want to go into more depth about any particular element, like a countdown element, for example, click on countdown and it will go into the depth about countdowns, or opportunity mailing lists, or whatever it is you want to do. Okay, and this is the format of a course. If you build a course, it will look just as great as this. All right, cool. That's it really. Have fun.